Hi, welcome to Regular Magazine. Today I'm going to take a look at Wargames Atlantic's Death Field's Cannon Fodder 2 females. This new little set from Wargames Atlantic. This is the second box of Cannon Fodder. The first lot being male. This set is all female. So let's crack open the box and have a look at what they look like. So as we can see from the box cover, you can make 24 multi-part hard plastic figures in 28mm scale. As I said, this is the females, and you can use them with other boxes. So you can kit bash using other boxes from the same the Death Fields range, and they'll work perfectly fine with parts from the male Cannon Fodder and some of the other boxes from the Death Fields range. Now, it comes with 4 sprues. They are all exactly the same. So let's remove those and just take a closer look at this. So we'll start at the top here with the heads. Now, as you can see, there is a good variety of heads on these sprues. We get the ones with what look like hazmat masks. We get quite a few of those. Some with peaked field caps, helmeted ones, and then we've got bare heads. Some with helmet with ponytails, and there's a good variety there. So you can make a good variety of different types of troops. If you move down, we've got the standard weapon, which could be anything from a sort of modernized assault rifle to a las gun, depending on what sci-fi game you're going to use them for. Now, the bodies wise, on each sprue there are 6 bodies. 5 are standing and 1 kneeling. We get quite a good range of, like I say, the main assault rifle, las gun on the sprue. And then, if I just turn this around so we can get a better look, there are a number of hands with pistols. There's knife. We also get the backpacks, a number of backpacks there. We also get a heavy weapon, which could be used as like a bolter gun, melter, plasma gun. I mean, it really is up to you, really. I mean, because it doesn't really look like anything in particular. It's just a heavy weapon. We get more backpacks. There's a couple of more heads, and then there's arms. There are these 2 arms here with what looks like mechanical hands. Let's bring that into closer. So we got these look like mechanical hands, so you can literally have someone who's with a prosthetic metallic hand. We have other bits and pieces here, like what looks like a water canteen, and various other elements. There's like one with a grappling hook here. Just get that in close. There we go, with a grappling hook. We have a hand just there with the binoculars. Overall, it's quite a good kit. These will work perfectly well in guard armies for anyone that's doing playing 40k. They'll work quite well with anyone that's playing early 40k editions. There used to be what was called a penal unit regiment, penal colony units, and with these jumpsuits kind of style of clothing on the figures, they could quite easily be used as a penal colony unit. And you can mix and match with the 2, with a male and female, to get a mixed unit, or you could just literally go with an all-female unit. So they'll work perfectly well within like games like 40k, and as well as they'll work with games in Frostgrave and Reality's Edge and various other sci-fi generic sci-fi games, either as low-grade troopers or a penal colony, you know, because these aren't highly equipped troops. They are with what looks very basic in clothing, and I mean these what you could say that these are, and these ankle bracelets are for prisoners, like a tag. When prisoners wear an electronic tag, these could be somewhat similar. And you've got those on the, if I get that, on the arms as well, on the hands as well. So they'll work great for things like penal units and prisoner units, as well as sort of low-grade militia units. And like I said, 40k these would be great in. I mean, you could use this as a conscripted guard unit, or a prisoner unit, and likewise they'll work in any other games. So as I said, they'll make up 28 infantry, and I'll build a few and then we'll have a look at them built up. So I built 3. Now you'll have to remember that, as with all Wargames Atlantic's miniature boxes, you don't get bases, so you will need to provide bases for the miniatures. I've used grey flat ones from, I think, Renedra. So what I've basically done is build a small sort of security detail. I'll just zoom in there so you can see. So that's what I plan to use these out for, is a security detail in Stargrave. So, you know, I'm using the flat caps. I've taken the bayonet off the rifle. The other 2 figures have pistols, and that's how I plan to use them as. I don't plan to build them as like infantry units, but more as like a private security firm, so I can use them in games like Stargrave and Reality's Edge. But I mean, you can use them for anything you want. I mean, you could use them as guard units, you could use them in as corporate militia, anything really. They're quite a versatile kit, and with the amount of different head options, you can make a good variety of units with them. I mean, the hazmat ones would be great for using as cannon fodder that's been sent into a toxic environment, to clear out alien bugs, for instance. So yeah, it's a great little kit and a great addition to the Death Fields range. That's all for now. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.